Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Calling You to Joy podcast. That in July and August, we've been focusing on letting go. Today, we're going to focus in the hypnosis meditation that I'm going to guide you into on releasing the past so that you can enjoy the now moment and you can create a brighter future. So let's start off with a self hypnosis technique, which is so powerful in letting go. So, focusing away from the uncomfortableness and focusing on good feelings, feelings of well being, feelings of all is well. And what you do is you just take a beautiful sigh breath, breathing in through the nose, deep from the belly, and then exhaling out through the nose or mouth, making the exhale longer than the inhale. And just let the sound of my voice relax the body, still the mind. Take those beautiful sigh breaths. They can be big and exaggerated, they can be still, soft, light, letting the air spill out. Imagine with each inhale, you are open and receptive to receive soft thoughts, peaceful feelings, light feelings, like a hot air balloon that releases its weights. Imagine you can feel the body drop, settle, getting super relaxed, super comfortable. Letting the sound of my voice guide you within to this beautiful, open, receptive state where you open up the cells of your being, of your body, and you let in this energy that feels light, soft, comfortable, free. The past is the past and it is history. And the beautiful deal is we don't have to relive it. We don't have to relive the ugly feelings. We don't need to relive it, to bring forth the clarity, the wisdom, the guidance, the things that were born from it. And so often we think it's the past that's holding us back. But often it's the recreation of the feelings from the past. To give you an example, and keep taking those beautiful sigh breaths. Feel things settling and dropping and relaxing and releasing. Like a hot air balloon that releases its weights. Imagine you feel light and free, floating up. This client came to me because she was struggling with grief. And when we went into the hypnotic state, I asked her to get in touch with that feeling of grief. And I asked her, is it an old feeling or is it a new feeling? And she said, oh, this is old. This is familiar. We were able to go back to her childhood and she could remember feeling it. Because so often we're recreating the past, that we're giving our pain or suffering a connection to something that's happened to us, an outside circumstance. And this isn't to say that grief isn't real, or it isn't, not to honor your hurt or pain, and keep taking those beautiful deep breaths, but feel this willingness. I'm willing. I'm willing not to recreate the pain. I'm willing to feel good. I'm willing to let go and keep taking those beautiful sigh breaths. We're like a hot air balloon that releases its weight. Imagine you get to leave behind the pain and the suffering, that you don't have to recreate those old feelings. And how she got to a place of feeling more joyful and connected and alive again was her willingness not to continue to tell those same stories, to attach her uncomfortable feelings that she was used to going to. And she did things like the self-hypnosis technique and hypnosis meditations to let go, to release it. On my walk this morning, I had uncomfortableness crop up in my right hip. And I went to comfortable feelings. I refocused instead of focusing on the uncomfortableness, instead of attaching a story to it and giving it more momentum. I just focused on my left hip and how comfortable it felt. Went to that beautiful feeling using the self hypnosis technique to tap into that energy. It's like, oh, that feels comfortable. And pretty soon, it completely went away and feel this willingness. I'm willing to let go, to let go, to let go. Keep taking those beautiful sigh breaths, letting me guide you into a releasing, relaxing, beautiful state where the past is the past, it's history. That we don't have to relive it. We don't need to recreate those feelings. It is done. That from the past, you learned. From the past, you made different choices. That maybe from being in situations that felt unsafe, you've created more situations that feel supportive and loving. We don't have to relive the past to keep ourselves safe. We want to take the knowledge and the wisdom and the clarity and the preferences that were born from the past forward. And this is one of the best ways we can do that, by letting go. Keep doing those beautiful sigh breaths, breathing in through the nose and exhaling out through the nose or the mouth. Exhale, spilling out from the mouth. Let it be extra long. Releasing, releasing, releasing. About a year ago, I had for a couple of months this constant uncomfortable pain in my left hip that was very intense. And I did not go to refocusing to the comfort. Instead, I gave it a reason. Well, it's because I've been doing yoga. Maybe the stretches aren't good for me. And I just had that happen last week. We've been having fires in our area, and I haven't been able to take my daily hikes. And I started to feel that intense feeling in my left hip. And I began to give it a reason. Well, it's because I'm starting up yoga again. Keep taking those beautiful breaths and just feel this willingness. I'm willing. I'm willing not to recreate pain or suffering. I'm willing to focus in on the softness, the lightness, the comfortable feelings, to let go, to let go, to let go of giving it a reason or analyzing it, and go to the lightness, go to the love. So I started to laugh at myself because it's like, once again, I was going to give it a reason instead of going to the comfortable feelings. And I was able to do a self hypnosis technique. I'm not sure if I did what I teach, the love technique or the calm breath or the sigh breath that we're doing right now. I focused in on how comfortable my right hip felt. And I just really got into that light energy, that feel good energy. It's like, oh, that feels comfortable. And you know what? That uncomfortableness in the left hip completely went away. So that releasing the past, what we're doing is just redirecting, tuning into a whole different radio station, focusing in on what we want to experience, not what we don't want to experience. But don't beat up on yourself if you do. Welcome to the human race, but feel this willingness to try it, to test it out because I can say it, but unless you experience it, you don't know. Keep taking those beautiful breaths, and the self-hypnosis techniques that I offer up can be potent, they can be profound, they can be so powerful in releasing, focusing in on those negative thoughts, those negative feelings where we recreate the past again and again, or where we take inventory. It's like, "Oh, I still don't have the money in my account. Oh, it's still not working. It's still going wrong." And then we go back to those old energies. And I invite you to take this into your week, to go to that place of focusing in on the comfort. And oh, it can be so effortless, so easy. And let's just keep doing those sigh breaths. If you start to lose the sigh breath and you just feel yourself drop into a meditative state, good, beautiful. Letting the sound of my voice relax the body, still the mind. Imagine shoulders getting super relaxed, super comfortable, so heavy, so comfortably heavy. Letting the jaw release. It is safe to let the past go. We don't have to recreate patterns in the body just because you've had a tight jaw or you've had a frozen neck or frozen shoulders. We're not destined to recreate that. Feel this beautiful energy flooding your body like a river of light filled with infinite, unconditional love. Maybe a feeling of a beautiful day when the sun feels just right, when the day feels so perfect, so right, so comfortable. Imagining it soaking into your skin, into your being, this energy of wholeness, this energy of comfortableness. With each breath, feel the body sinking, sinking into this comfortable, comfortable space. Imagining the neck releasing, relaxing, letting go, letting go, letting go. This beautiful, joyful energy flooding the chest, relaxing the chest. Feel this willingness to let go of this attachment. Well, I've had it for so long and I know, I get it. I've experienced it where I've focused in on symptoms and I've increased them and intensified them, and it just felt like I could never release them or let them go. Or the old patterns, fears about money, fears about the well-being or the health of a family member, about my own health, about a spouse's health. I get it. I understand, but let's let it go. Let's be willing to let it go. Let's right now let it go. Let it go. No matter what, be willing to let in this lightness, this softness, this energy of it working out, it coming together, things falling into place, this comfortable feeling. And if any uncomfortableness comes up when we do this meditation, that's not a sign that anything is wrong. In fact, that's beautiful. It's a sign that the support is there, the solutions, the answers, the comfort. The comfort is there. Just redirect, focus on a comfortable part of the body. Maybe that's a pinky. Maybe it's your toes. It's like, oh, my toes feel so comfortable. Maybe you can kind of leave the body behind and just float up, light and free, to this softer, expansive energy, letting the body relax, the jaw dropping, the neck going super relaxed, super comfortable, releasing, releasing. Just let the release happen on its own. The shoulders dropping, this cushioning, comfortable energy flooding the upper part of the back, the middle part of the back, the lower back, the body releasing. You might feel a sense of like a hot air balloon that releases its weight. You let go. You float up, light, free, free of all the worries, the concerns, floating up to this infinite, benevolent, and loving energy, whether you call it God, Source, the benevolent and loving universe, great spirit, divine energy that says you count, your well being counts, that says it's already taken care of, the comforts there, the support, the solutions, the clarity, the answers, the money, the situations, the connections, the friends. Each exhale, just dropping deeper and deeper, imagining you can feel this joyful energy spreading throughout your body like a dry sponge placed in water. Feel it flooding and soaking into the heart, an open heart, a joyful heart, a happy heart. What good news that we get to let go. We don't need to recreate the past to make ourselves safe. That it's a new, fresh now moment, that you're not destined to recreate the old energies, the old labels, the old patterns, the old feelings, the old conditions. That's history. It's done, it's old news. And that it's normal to be human. So if uncomfortable feelings crop up, old patterns crop up, don't make it a big deal. Don't start to judge or label yourself or attach it to serious feelings. Let's let that go, letting go of that analyzation from fear, anxiety, or worry or concern. It's like a hot air balloon that lets go of its weight, floating up light, free. And what does that feel like in the body? It feels like open sinuses. It feels like a peaceful brain, a still brain, a clear brain. It's a feeling of joyful, happy ears, open sinuses, clear sinuses. It's a feeling of a relaxed jaw, a happy jaw. It's a feeling of a relaxed and loose and comfortable neck. And if you feel uncomfortableness crop up, beautiful, beautiful, just focus on a different part of the body or leave the body behind altogether and float up so light, so free to expansive energy, to the love energy, to the all is well energy, to the energy of things work out for me, things are working out for me, that it is working out, it is coming together, that the comfort is there, the relief, the improved health, the better health, letting go with each breath, dropping deeper and deeper, a happy heart, a joyful heart, imagining the heart feeling so happy, so open. Comfortable lungs, lungs that are relaxing and breathing easy, a settled stomach, a comfortable stomach. Feel this joyful, healthy, youthful energy spreading to all the different parts of the body. Letting the sound of my voice just take you deeper and deeper and deeper. Letting release. You might feel different flow and movements in the body. You might feel hot or cold or tingling or release. You might feel intense, uncomfortable feelings. That's not a bad sign. Just focus to a different part of the body and let it let go. Let things flow. Let the solutions come, the answers release. Just focus in a different part of the body or leave the body behind. Let it go. Let it go. Let yourself float up to this expansive light and freeing place. Keep taking those beautiful deep sighs, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting in the comfort, redirecting, letting go, letting go. There's solutions, there's answers for you that you count. You're lovable. You're likable. That source, infinite intelligence, God, the benevolent and loving universe, it knows everything you've ever thought, ever felt, ever said, ever did, and said, you are lovable. You are likable. This energy wants you to thrive, that calls you to go to the lightness, the softness when you feel good. It feels right. It's like, oh, this is where I belong. You are at home with where you were called to live, that you're a joyful being, a creative being, a playful being. And that when you don't feel good, that's your guidance calling you to focus in on the comfort, the solutions, the wisdom, the clarity that guides you to the inspired actions, to the serendipitous moments, to the magic, to the right connections. Don't judge by temporary appearances or temporary unwanted reality, because that's old news. That's in the past. It's already done. A new, fresh moment awaits you. And let's create that better future, that brighter future. Let's feel lighter and softer and freer right now. That who you are is a joyful being, that it is a universe, God, source, divine energy that backs you up and is on your side, on your team. There's angelic energies there for you, whatever your labels. Maybe you call it good energies or love energies or right energies. It's not about labels. You can feel these good feelings, that there's so much more for you. Keep taking those beautiful breaths, letting go, letting go, letting go. And as you're ready, if your eyes were closed, feel yourself starting to come back into this time and place, but taking whatever lighter feelings you felt into your conscious state. You are lovable. You count. Source, God, divine energy wants you to thrive, wants life to go well for you, has the support, the backing, the answers, the solutions, the clarity, the wisdom. You count. You're lovable. You're likable. You are worthy. You are deserving. And the path and the way to choose, to follow, to tune in to those comfortable energies and comfortable feelings. That is how we let go of the past. So opening up your eyes, coming back into this time and place. Thank you for joining in with me. If you want to explore more the potent tools to change your life of self-hypnosis, check out my SvensonHypnosis YouTube playlists of the calm breath, the sigh breath, breathing techniques, self-hypnosis techniques to release, to let go, to improve your life. They can be so powerful because why just go there with a hypnosis meditation if you can have little hypnosis meditations throughout the day to keep you aligned and centered, to help you let go and release and feel good and tap into that higher energy and higher power. If you want to have a hypnosis meditation to help you at a really deep level let go of those attachments to the past, because sometimes we need to be convinced, really? Is it okay for me to let go of those awful experiences? And I've got a letting go meditation that you can join my community newsletter and sign up to get the latest offerings and find out more about my services and get a weekly joy message. And then as a gift, that recording to help you release, to help you let go. All right. Thank you for joining in the month of September and October. We're going to focus in the Calling You to Joy podcast on being in the present, being able to joyfully appreciate and experience the blessings that you do have in your life. All right. Thank you for joining. Blessings and love.